ubi venit plenitudo temporis, when the fullness of time had come, says the Apostle in the first reading. The initial context is that of the redemption, of which we are thinking in this Holy Week, of the incarnation of the Saviour. But it also operates at this time of year in the context of a certain fullness of a year winding down and going into the distant past forevermore. This is the last time we'll meet in 2024. We know not what 2025 holds in store. But we do know what we have done with this year. If we are young, we may have dreams for the future. But let us not forget, my friends, that the fullness of time operates also on another level. The fact that for each of us, the clock is wound. Each tick brings the weight down a notch, and it is running out. In classical days, before clockwork was invented, it was done with sand, the clepsydra, or with a wax candle. Time. The sundial also was useful, especially in sunny countries, and they still remind us that we are still before old Father Time. As Baudelaire says in French, the player who wins without cheating, qui gagne sans tricher. The following incident happened in 1837. A young second lieutenant, being in Paris, entered the Church of the Assumption and saw a priest kneeling near a confessional. As he made religion the habitual subject of his jokes, he wished to go to confession, to while away the time, and went into the confessional. Monsieur l'Abbé, would you be good enough to hear my confession? Willingly, my son. Confess unrestrained. But I must first say that I am a rather unique kind of sinner. No matter. The sacrament of penance has been instituted for all sinners. But I am not very much of a believer in religious matters. You believe more than you think. Believe? I am a regular scoffer. At this point, the dialogue changed. You are a regular scoffer. Are you then making fun of me too? The pretended penitent smiled in like manner. Listen. What you have just done n'est pas sérieux. It's not very mature. Let us leave confession aside. And if you please, let's have a little chat. I like military people very much. And then you have the appearance of a good, amiable youth. Tell me, what is your rank? Second lieutenant. Will you remain a second lieutenant long? 2, 3, perhaps 4 years. And after, I shall become a first lieutenant. And after, I hope to become a captain. And after, lieutenant colonel. How old will you be then? 40 to 45 years. And after that, I shall become a brigadier general. And after, if I rise higher, I shall be general of a division. And after, there's nothing more, except the marshal's battle. But my pretensions do not reach so high. Well and good. But do you not intend to get married? Yes, when I should be a superior officer. Well, there, you are married. A superior officer, a general, perhaps even a French marshal. Who knows? And after? Upon my word, I do not know what will be after. See how strange it is. You know all that shall happen up to that point, and you do not know what will be after. Well, I know, and I'm going to tell you. After, you shall die and be judged. And if you continue to live as you do, you shall be damned. You shall go and burn in hell. That is what will be after. He seemed anxious to steal away. One moment, sir. You are a man of honor. So am I. Agree that you have offended me and owe me an apology. It will be simple. For 8 days before retiring to rest, you will say, one day I shall die. But I laugh at the idea. After my death, I shall be judged. But I laugh at the idea. After my judgment, I shall be damned. But I laugh at the idea. I shall burn forever in hell. But I laugh at the idea. That is all. But you are going to give your word of honor, not to neglect it, eh? More and more worried, and wishing at any price to extricate himself from this blunder, the second lieutenant made the promise. In the evening, his word being given, he began to carry out his promise. I shall die. I shall be judged. He had not the courage to add, I laugh at the idea. The week had not passed before he returned to the Tuileries and to the same church of the Assumption, made his confession sérieusement, and came out of the confession. His face was bathed with tears and with joy in his heart. Tell that story to the next coffin.